Welcome to the GAINN Daily Brief for January 21st, 2026. These are the global stories moving markets, alliances, and power structures today. Not background noise, not recycled outrage. Let's get into it. EU-US trade. Tensions escalate over Greenland dispute. The European Union is hardening its position after the United States threatened new tariffs tied to the Greenland territorial dispute. France's foreign minister has now publicly backed suspending progress on EU-US trade negotiations. This matters today because this is no longer posturing. Trade officials are actively discussing retaliation mechanisms. Any pause or reversal in EU-US trade cooperation has immediate implications for industrial supply chains, commodity pricing, and risk sentiment. Markets hate uncertainty, and today the uncertainty moved from headlines into policy signalling. United States plans to cut around 200 NATO command roles. The US is preparing to eliminate roughly 200 positions across NATO command structures, including intelligence fusion and operational coordination units. European allies have been briefed. Why today matters. This is not a future budget idea. The plan is active, communicated, and politically loaded. Even if operational impact is limited, the strategic signal is loud. European defence planners are now recalibrating assumptions about US commitment, timing, and burden sharing. Expect renewed pressure on European defence spending and procurement decisions. Russian strike knocks out power and water in Kyiv. Russia carried out strikes on Kyiv that disrupted electricity and water systems during winter conditions. Civilian infrastructure was directly impacted. This is a material escalation today because it targets urban resilience, not just military assets. Infrastructure disruption raises humanitarian risks and increases urgency around air defense support and grid protection. Energy security remains a frontline issue in this war, and today's strike reinforces that vulnerability. Japan bond sell-off deepens on election and fiscal fears. Japanese government bonds sold off sharply, especially at the long end, after the Prime Minister called a snap election and reaffirmed large spending commitments. Ultra-long yields hit record highs. Why today matters. Japan is not just another bond market, it is a cornerstone of global capital flows. When Japanese yields rise, money moves globally. This sell-off feeds directly into FX volatility, equity repricing, and global rate expectations. Investors are watching closely for spillover. Israel orders new evacuations in Gaza after ceasefire. Israel has ordered evacuations near Khan Yunis, marking the first forced displacement since the October 2025 ceasefire. Thousands of civilians are affected. This matters today because it signals a potential fracture in the ceasefire framework. Forced movement changes facts on the ground and raises the risk of renewed escalation. Humanitarian pressure is rising again, and diplomatic channels are already straining to contain fallout. IAEA warns. Iran inspection. Standoff is near breaking point. The head of the International Atomic Energy Agency warned that the lack of access to Iranian sites and uranium stock verification cannot continue indefinitely. This is critical today because the warning explicitly raises the prospect of a non-compliance determination. That would carry diplomatic, sanctions, and market consequences almost immediately. Nuclear verification credibility is on the line, and so is regional stability. Netflix beats expectations as subscribers hit 325 million. Netflix reported stronger than expected revenue, with global subscribers reaching 325 million. Shares moved higher in response. Why today matters. Streaming growth was supposed to be over. This result challenges that narrative and resets expectations for pricing power, content investment, and tech-adjacent advertising growth. It also reinforces the divergence between profitable scale players and everyone else in media. Those are the global signals shaping risk, policy, and markets today. You're listening to the GAINN Daily Brief. See you tomorrow.